ShartimusPrime, reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it, taking bad hits, taking bad shits, Subscribe for things.
Really? Which ones you go to?
Well, all of them except for last year's, but...
Hey, what's up you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another Marvel Legends figure review set on the Marvel Legends San Diego Comic-Con 2016 exclusive, the Raft. You can see all 5 characters right over here. We have Abomination, Enchantress, Dread Knight, Spidey, wall crawling over there. Then we have Purple Man and Sandman. Lift all the way up and you can see all the figures inside, and then reattach the Velcro on those side pieces right there. And I think that's really cool how we could see Electro, Eel, and Hobgoblin up at the top over there, and then there's all the figures inside. I think that is really cool. And then you can just detach this and then swing it right back down over there. Now flipping this all the way around, you can see there's a little bit of a bio right there on the whole box set. And then we have a read-up on Enchantress. If you want to read it, go ahead and pause it now. Anyway, on the top you can see some windows right up over there, looking pretty cool. And then on the bottom, not much else going on. And one thing I am noticing is that there's no SDCC 2016 exclusive sticker on this. But anyway, let's get to it and crack these things open. And here's Enchantress out of the packaging, and I'm so happy that we finally have a Marvel Legends Enchantress figure, and I really dig this figure a lot. However, I do have my gripes about it. There's just things here and there that do bug me about this figure, but for the most part, I think she's beautiful. I think it's a great looking sculpt. I like the body mold choices that they used for this one. The ankle pivot pose right over here is a bit questionable, right? It's tricky to get her to stand. She has high heels on. Getting any action figure with high heels to stand is pretty tricky, but anyway, she does have the same hex effects that we'd gotten with Scarlet Witch and Doctor Strange, so let's take a closer look at those, and then we'll take a closer look at Amora. Now you may have heard me talk about this before, but I recommend removing the hands and then applying the hex effects, so that's how I do it. I just wrap that little loop right around right there, and these look great, man. I really like how they're kind of glossy, or not glossy, but they don't have the same matte finish as the pink ones from the Scarlet Witch has. I don't know if you can see it right there, but this reflects light a little bit better, and it absorbs light a little bit better, I think. So this really brightens up under a lot of light. I don't know, let's see if I brighten up right over here. Yeah, you can see this one definitely reflects a lot more light than this one right here. Oh, why Hasbro? Why? I don't like this face sculpt over here. I do think she looks pretty, but the facial expression is what bothers me the most. It looks like she's just smelled a fart, and I wish she was doing something a little bit more seductive than this. Like, I don't know, maybe just a genuine smile, or not so awkward. I don't know, I just can't stand that facial expression. Like, and her eyes look dead. So yeah, it's the sculpt that bothers me, but I do like the paint apps. I think the paint apps actually came out pretty clean. The lips actually matched the sculpting of the mouth right there pretty well, I think. You know, I did see a couple of these, and some of them did have the lips just slightly off, so you kind of have to be careful with this. I really do like the paint around the eyes, though. If you notice that, she has some nice green makeup right above the eyelashes, and the paint for the eyelashes look really nice. She has some hefty brown eyebrows over there, though. And I really like this metallic look for the tiara. The metallic green looks really nice. And they gave her some really nice hair, as she should have. So I think that looks really good. And we do get paint detailing in the hair as well. So I think that looks really good. I'm very pleased about that. You can see how well it's sculpted right over here. So I love that we get the color variation in the blonde. It looks really nice. So I do appreciate that. It's just, that facial expression, damn it. And I also really like the flesh tone on this figure as well. And I think these are the same chichas that we'd gotten on the Beetle figure. So they look nice, you know, nice enchanchichas, right? Is that a real word? And we get that nice metallic green right here on the arms. And then you can see it's not painted all the way through, but the plastic matches fairly well. And here's just the hands. You know, we've seen these before with the Scarlet Witch. And then I really like her little skirt piece right over here. I like the metallic green added to the top of it. And then coming around looking at her back, this body mold already has a pretty nice sized booty, but having this skirt over here makes her booty look even bigger, which I don't have a problem with at all, so I think that's pretty sweet. And then you can't really remove it or anything. If you want to see the paint underneath right there, and if you want to see the sculpt underneath right there, you know, we've seen this mold before. And then here's the green loops painted on her legs. Now, sometimes I've seen the loops on the side of her legs. Other times I've seen them in the front. I don't really think this is incorrect having them in the front, but, you know, I think some people are going to argue that they should be on the side, but I think they're supposed to be on the front. And they're not really painted. Oh, no, they're painted through the joints a little bit right there, so that's pretty sweet. I like that. Yeah, they got some of the loops into the joints, so that's pretty cool. Alright, and then looking at the heels right there, look pretty good, and she does have peg holes at the bottom of her feet. And just looking at the back of the figure again, ay que rica. Now while at Comic-Con, I did ask at the Hasbro panel if we can get interchangeable heads that have hair that's flipped back for our long-haired characters, because this character cannot move her head up, or the figure won't look up right here, and that's just because the hair is so stiff. So they're looking into getting softer plastics, which is good news, so hopefully they can get that done. She doesn't really look down too much, so you just get a little bit of wobbling forward and back right there. She does turn her head side to side, and to really get her looking all the way to the side, you do have to flip the hair over the shoulder. Same thing with this side right over here. And she does, whoop, there goes the head, and she does have some head pivot right there as well. Shoulders move outward, they move forward. She does have an elbow bend right here. We also talked about double jointed elbows, if you guys didn't see that interview. She has rotation at the elbow. She has wrist swivel, hinges up and down. She has a diaphragm joint that turns side to side. Pivot right there, crunches forward, moves back. And then she has hips that move outward that much. She can kick forward that far, only back a little bit. Upper thigh cut. Double jointed knees, which I wish could bend in a little bit more than that, but that's not terrible. Anyway, she has the ankles that move down, up a little bit, and she does have ankle pivot, which is a little tricky to work with. I do wish we had a calf cut right over here or something. It's only because the ankle pivot actually feels more like an ankle swivel. Now measuring Enchantress, you can see that she is standing almost 7 inches tall. And then for his Guardian comparison, we have the Terrax Wave Thor, and then we have Hasbro's Loki from the Thor the Dark World movie wave. Then to compare Enchantress to a couple other female goddesses, we have Hela from last year's San Diego Comic-Con exclusive set. Still a great figure, really like this. Then we have Moonster Mash's Valkyrie custom. Thank you so much, Moonster Mash. Then here's Enchantress next to the other figures from this box set that I've already reviewed. And then here's Enchantress next to the Marvel Legends Big Time Letdown Spider-Man. Oh man, another villain and I still don't have a shield? Then here's Enchantress in a seductive pose, huh? You know, always trying to seduce the Odin's son. One complaint of mine with this figure that I didn't mention is that it's actually tricky getting her legs closer together. It would make it a little bit easier getting her into some walking poses, or it would help getting her into some more seductive poses like this as well. I know, it would just make it a little bit easier getting the legs a little bit closer together. But I still really like this figure. I'm very happy that we got this figure. It's probably the most sought after figure from this wave, but I don't know if the world really knows how awesome the Spider-Man figure is from this box set. So yeah, stay tuned for that review coming up very soon. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. If you did, please hit the like button. Click any of the boxes popping up over here for more Shart in your face. If you have not yet hit the like button, please do so. If you have not yet hit the subscribe button, please do so by clicking that right over there. If you want to check out the video I posted up earlier today on the Kevin Smith panel, I was over in Hall H and I got to speak to Kevin Smith amongst 6,000 people. Oh my god, it was so embarrassing. I really, it was hard for me to watch, but at the same time it was very inspirational, and it was great talking to Kevin Smith for so long. I feel very, very lucky. It was an awesome experience, man. And then if you want to see the review before this, I did review Dread Knight, so click that button over there if you want to see that review. And if you want to stay in touch with me, follow me on the Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and you can see a photo gallery of images from this review over at marvelousnews.com. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.
Posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures every day. I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, it's okay.
That's crispy.
Along with the Thor 2 Ragnarok.